Welcome to Pause Unwind, your place for calm, rest, and gentle sleep. Before we begin, please remember this recording is intended only as a tool for rest and relaxation. It is not medical, mental, or spiritual guidance, and it is not a substitute for professional care. Do not listen while driving, operating machinery, or doing anything that requires your full attention. Use this only when you can safely relax. Before we begin tonight's story, we'll start with a short breathing exercise to help your mind slow down and your body relax. Let's begin. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold. Breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. One last time. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold. Slowly breathe out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let your breath return to its natural rhythm as the story begins. Imagine arriving at a peaceful glamping site tucked away in the heart of nature. The air feels clean and alive. A soft breeze carries the scent of pine, wildflowers, and fresh rain. Birds call to one another across the treetops. You step onto a path lined with blossoms of lavender and pale gold. Ahead, your glamping tent glows softly beneath a canopy of leaves. It feels like the perfect blend of comfort and wilderness. You take a moment to notice how peaceful it is here. The gentle sounds of nature welcome you home. You walk slowly toward the tent, the ground soft beneath your feet. Sunlight filters through the trees above, scattering light across patches of grass and stone. A few steps ahead, the clearing opens wider, revealing the space prepared for you. A wooden crate serves as a small table, with a folded blanket resting neatly on top. A lantern hangs from a curved metal hook beside the porch, its glass catching the afternoon light. Beyond the tent, a ring of stones marks a small fire pit, the ashes pale from a fire long past. The tent itself feels timeless, its canvas glowing softly in the warmth of the day. When you step onto the porch, the boards creak beneath your weight. The sound feels familiar, steady and grounding. You rest your hand on one of the wooden posts, tracing the smooth, worn surface as you pause to look around. Inside, the space is quiet and neatly arranged. Beams of light fall through the open flap, spreading across woven rugs and soft fabrics. The world seems far away now. Here, time moves differently, slower quieter and free from hurry. The tent feels peaceful and welcoming, a private space set apart from everything. Overhead, a strand of fairy lights arc from beam to beam, their glow steady and warm against the neutral fabrics. The air inside carries the clean scent of linen and wood polish, blending comfort with simplicity. A queen-size bed anchors the back of the room, layered with crisp white sheets and a quilt in shades of ivory and sand. A textured throw rests across the middle, inviting you to reach for it. Pillows of varying sizes line the headboard in subtle earth tones. To one side, a compact fireplace sits ready, stacked with hickory logs that still hold the scent of the outdoors. A woven basket nearby holds kindling and matches. Across from the bed, a low trunk keeps its contents in careful order. Folded towels, a spa robe, and wool slippers. 2 thick blankets lie beside these items, their edges tucked neatly. A small table and 2 wooden chairs occupy the center of the space. A vase of dried greenery sits near a book and a carafe of water, the arrangement balanced and simple. Filtered daylight drifts through the screened windows, touching the surfaces in slow, shifting patterns. You stand for a moment, tracing the stitching on the quilt and the grain of the table beneath your fingertips. From somewhere near the lake, a mallard calls, a long, resonant sound that reaches through the trees and into this serene retreat. The note lingers, then fades like a memory. You breathe in. The air has changed ever so slightly, a faint trace of rain mingling with the scent of hickory and linen. It feels clean, grounding, and familiar. You take a seat on the edge of the bed, feeling the mattress shape beneath you. You look around. Everything seems in balance. The glow from above, the stillness in the air, the steady rhythm of your breath. This is comfort in its truest form. The daylight outside begins to dim as clouds gather and shadows settle over the tent. A faint tapping begins above you, steady and unhurried, the first trace of rain returning. Each drop lands with purpose, spreading a low rhythm that fills the space like distant music. You rise from the bed and pull the robe from the trunk. The fabric is plush and cool against your skin, wrapping you in an easy comfort that asks nothing of you. For a moment, you stand near the window. Raindrops pattern across the screened panel. The view outside softened by the steady rain. Trees sway gently in the breeze, their branches glistening with moisture. You return to the bed, lift the quilt, and settle beneath it. The weight rests evenly across you, firm and reassuring. The book on the side table waits where you left it earlier. You open it slowly, tracing a fingertip along the page before beginning to read. The story unfolds at an easy pace, the words syncing with the steady rhythm above. The rain never rushes. It simply continues, steady and close, a rhythm that fills the space with calm. From time to time, you glance toward the screened window. Water trails down the mesh, catching small flashes of color from the string bulbs. Everything beyond has blurred into shades of green and gray. You turn another page. The faint scent of hickory lingers from the stacked logs near the fireplace, blending with the clean smell of rain. The air feels alive, but the moment is still. You pull the robe tighter, sink deeper into the pillows, and let your eyes drift from the page. The story, the rain, and the space around you settle into an easy, peaceful stillness. The book rests beside you, its story already fading into the background. Outside, raindrops glide over the roof in long, whispering lines, steady and even. The small lights above glow like a scatter of stars, soft but unwavering, untouched by the passing showers. Each point of light holds its place, as though night itself were shining from within the tent. You ease deeper into the bed. The layers beneath you feel cozy and warm, perfect for rest. The sound above changes now and then, heavy, then gentle, a pattern that never repeats. The air is settled, a pleasant yet refreshing aroma hinting at the essence of nature. You turn your head slightly on the pillow, the movement small, deliberate, eyes half open to the pale glow above. The rain falls on the roof like a blanket of sound, close enough to hear, far enough to feel safe within. The lights shimmer softly against the canvas, a cluster of golden stars holding the dark at bay. Your thoughts move slower now, a gentle drift of images that come and go without meaning. Every sound belongs. The rain, the soft whistle of air, the faint pitter-patter of droplets on the leaves. Nothing outside this moment asks to be remembered. You release the last trace of tension in your shoulders and let yourself drift with the night. Rain drifts softly across the canvas above, a gentle sound that lingers in the air. The tent stands calm beneath the dark sky, surrounded by peace that feels endless. Outside, raindrops trace slow paths through the leaves, fading into the distance. Inside, everything is still. The steady rain moves like a song remembered, soothing, constant, unbroken. Sleep has taken hold completely. A deep, quiet rest that feels like floating among soft clouds after the rain. Dreams unfold gently now, soft images passing through the quiet, moments of memory and imagination, like scenes from an old film playing in silence. They appear for a heartbeat, then fade away, each one giving way to another, smoother than the last. The rainfall continues, steady and light, its sound resting at the very edge of awareness. Everything feels balanced, tranquil, serene. Your sleep deepens while the rain lingers, carrying you further into your dreams.